I really like it here, and I don't really want to move. Uh, and I sort of had the realization that there were two paths. Either I just quietly packed up and left like everybody else is doing, or I became vocal. And nobody else, there are a number of other folks, but not a large population is willing to stick their neck out or have the conversation. And felt like somebody needed to start. Uh, so here I am. Yeah, I grew up in Tacoma. I've been a lifelong Washingtonian. I've started multiple businesses here. I started my first business because the startup climate in Seattle in the dot-com era was so vibrant and exciting, and that got me fired up. You get entrepreneurs excited about entrepreneurship when there are entrepreneurs around. Um, and so over the last 28 years, I've done my best to be part of the Seattle ecosystem and to kind of pay it back to other entrepreneurs. And then in the midst of, it really seems to start around in the midst of COVID, this general shift uh, began to occur where entrepreneurs and the contributions that they make became villainized. And the tech community in Seattle that has been, whether it's sort of high tech, aerospace, uh, or just technology companies in general, sort of the backbone of much of the economic growth of the state, they became the target. And you saw it with the jumpstart taxes, you saw it with the capital gains taxes, and then this kind of final millionaires tax. Really, I mean, it is the straw that broke the camel's back. We've already got an incredibly complex and multi-layered tax climate. We're, I think, 45th or 46th worst tax climate in the country before the income tax is applied. The gross receipts B&O tax on businesses, where businesses are taxed on their top line revenue, not on their profitability, is that always blew my mind as a business owner in the state. And so to then claim that there's not enough money and that the budget can't be balanced without then targeting a very specific cohort of individuals, it's enraging.